Yeah, they literally just synced with me farting. Like I just farted and then there was an engine sound outside. I'm not even joking. That just happened right now. This happened before, but they just synced with me farting. And I just woke up. Like I laid down like a few hours ago, I think. It's like 10 right now. It's 10:33 right now. I don't know if I started the video at 33, I guess. I guess I did. So probably I don't know if they impulse my thoughts to start the video at 33 or whatever. I don't know. But I laid down like at 7-ish and I was just like laying there. I just looked at the timer on the video at 1 minute and 23 seconds. 1, 2, 3. They impulse my thoughts to look at things and moments and shit. All the time, all day, every day. But I laid down and I like fell asleep. But like as I was like when I first laid down, I was getting frequency shot in my head. I was getting this ringing in my ear, and then it was like lingering. It was like wouldn't stop, and it was like I say like too much. I'm gonna try to stop. But there was somebody in the hallway, and they were just standing right out, like right by me. I think, cause my head is by the wall where the hallway is when I lay down in bed. And it sounded like there was somebody standing there, like right next to me out there. It sounded like they just walk up and they just stand there, and then a few minutes later, and then I start getting this frequency in my ear, and then a few minutes later, they're like walking away. And then like as they're walking away, it's like it's starting to like hurt. Like I'm getting like a headache almost, but not really. It doesn't hurt that bad, but it was like I was starting to get this like pain in my head almost. After the ringing in the ears, but like the ringing was still like lingering. So then they walked away, and then, but I didn't hear them go out the door or go in their apartment or anything. I don't know if people just be like just walking around the hallway, just standing in the hallway or whatever it seems like, or if they were in the apartment across from me and they're like walking around in their apartment or what. I don't know what's going on. But it seems like people will just be like standing in the hallway, and sometimes they'll just be walking by in the hallway, but it'll be like they're just standing out there or something because they'll just walk by all of a sudden at a sync moment. It's like they'll just be standing there waiting to walk by. So it was like that. It was like I laid down and I hear like footsteps, and then there's just ringing in my ears and shit, and then I hear the footsteps again, like right next to my head. But anyway, then I fell asleep, and then I woke up a minute ago, and like as soon as I get up, it's ringing in my ears again, like getting hit with dudes again. And then I fart, and an engine sound goes off, synced with it. And then I walk in to the kitchen, the refrigerator turns on synced. So they've been hitting me with more dues lately. Microwaving me or whatever the fuck. It's crazy when I look back on my life and I'm like, how did I not notice this shit? Like, I don't know if it went more overt after I figured it out or what, but they were definitely doing it before I figured it out, though. And it's like, how did I not notice this shit? I noticed that people were being weirdos like at times. Like, is that one? Like, I would notice when people were being weirdos sometimes when they're just like, uh, whatever. Like my boss at my old job and like my coworkers at my old job, they would like be weirdos. Like at this one job, they were like all ganging up on me, and like it was like everyone that worked there was being a weirdo, and like there goes saying Mike again. The people would like switch up on me and just be weird and just I didn't understand why, but like looking back, like people would be meeting me like in stairways and doorways and shit, like and stuff like that. And like I didn't even notice. Like I didn't even like how do I not notice this shit? Ugh. Like I feel retarded that I didn't notice it. Cause now it's like I can't not notice it even if I try, you know? I can tune them out kind of, but like not really though. Not completely. But I was just like so oblivious to it though. It was crazy. And I don't know if they went more over it when I figured it out. Like I don't know if there's like a few like was there less syncs happening when I before? There's just a few people syncing or what? Like I don't know. But it's crazy looking back, like people were playing with me and people were stalking me and doing weird shit. And it's like, how long has it been happening? I don't know. Like I look back at all the times I was hanging out with family or friends, and how much of the conversations were real and how much of the and what like how much of what they were doing was to be stalkered up around me. I just looked at the timer at 11:13, A113. Like how long have people been doing this and how many years and how real was like interactions with people and how real was like everything, you know? I thought that was another engine sound. It was like somebody dragging something out there. Is it a stalker probably? And then like if people are forced to do it, how many of them are forced to do it? And like do my family like when people in my family say that they love me, do they mean it? Shit like that. Like when I was hanging out with my friends, was it real? Was any of it real? Or are they just all playing with me and it's not real and they're all haters, they hate me or what? Like I don't know. Like they all just hate me and they just like talk shit behind my back and whatever or what? I don't know. Or do they actually love me but they're forced to stalk and they have to do it but they don't want to do it or what? Like I don't know. Don't know. And I'll never know for sure. I'll never get like full like confirmation or whatever. Like I think my intuition tells me certain things, but it's like I don't know. Like I do feel like a lot of them are forced to do it. Like a lot of them have this look on their face where they look like they don't want to do it and they're like sad and they're like some of them look like they want to cry and shit and like they look like sad, like they don't want to do it, like they have to do it though. And I get that vibes from some people, my family and stuff. But they could just be playing with my head too. They could just be wanting to make me feel that way, to play with my head and my emotions, whatever. So at the end of the day, I don't really know for sure. So I don't know. But like I'll see people like that all the time. And it's like I don't know. But then even those ones, they're gonna like uh switch up on you at some point. Like they're gonna have to, you know what I mean? Like they're gonna tell them to like, or they're gonna tell them to like say like things to like mock you and stuff. Whatever, say subliminal things or things to piss you off, mock you, or whatever. So like whether they want to do it or not, they have to say it and they have to do things and have to ghost you and have to fuck with you and do whatever. So it's just big mind fuck. It's like I don't know. But I look back though, people have definitely been doing it for a long time. I don't know how long. I don't know. But I'm like, damn, was there 100? Was there five white cars pulling up to the intersection as I walk up to it back then? Like, was things like this happening back then, and I didn't see it? Like, how did I not see it? I was more in my own head and like, or looking down at my phone or looking at whatever else, and like, obviously, the shit is insane. So you're not gonna like, if you see something like that, you're gonna be like, oh, synchronicities or magical synchronicities or a coincidence or is God talking to me through the synchronicities or whatever the fuck, like angel numbers, you know? Like if I look at the clock and it says 333 or whatever, and I'm like, oh, it's the angel numbers or synchronicities or my chakras are aligned or whatever. So somebody meets me at the doorway, I'm like, oh, it's divine timing, synchronicities, whatever. Like that's where my mind would go if I see something like that, right? But it's just nonstop, and then it's just like crazy shit, like a bunch of red cars driving out all at once, and then a bunch of white cars driving out all at once, over and over all day, every day. And it's like, how did I not notice this? Like, am I retarded? How did I not see this? Like, I show people my videos and they're like, what is it? I don't know. What's happening? And I'm like, you don't see it? And obviously they're gaslighting me. But still, though, I'm like, you don't see it? Like, it's right there in front of your face. Like, you don't see it? But, like, I didn't see it. Like, how did I not see it? What's up? Right after I answer this guy in the chat and I'm like, what's up? I hear a car outside. It's like, honk, honk. But yeah, I know they were doing shit though, but I don't know if it went more overt. But it was definitely shit happening though when I look back. So I don't think so. I think it was all. I think it's been happening. Like it probably was already overt. It was just I didn't see it. I don't know. How is coughing in sync? Is it just all in your head? No, it's not just all in my head. No. And then like people would always just be like coming over and like when I would be at work, people would be like coming over and like standing by me and shit and like and doing soccer things when I look back at it. And I don't know. So like when you see weird things, like my mind's not gonna go to, oh, these people are stalking me. Like unless I see somebody repetitively like following me or some shit or whatever. Like if somebody's like coughing a bunch of times or if somebody's like meeting me in a stairway or something, I'm not gonna be like, this is a stalker or whatever. I'm not I don't know. But still though, how didn't I notice all this shit? Like how did I not notice a little bit at least, you know? Like I did a little bit because well, I've known about gang stalking for a while. I didn't know that it was like sync people and that it was like a billion people out here doing it. Like I've known that there's like CIA agents out here and they're like there's like military gang stalkers and stuff. So like I knew about gang stalking for a while in a sense, like a little bit, and I knew that I was being gang stalked a little bit because like there's this one night like here I go saying like again. There's this one night a couple years before I woke up to gang stalking fully like 3 years ago, and a couple years before that, there's or a year before that or something. There's this guy, or a few years before that. There's this guy. I was walking around like 3 a.m. and he pulls up in his truck in front of me, and he gets out of the truck and he walks up on the sidewalk, and then he like stares me down, like ahead of me on the sidewalk, and just stops there and scrapes his feet on the sidewalk and giving me this like death stare, and then he gets back in his truck and leaves. I was like, what the fuck? And there's weird occasions like that where I'm like, that was probably some gang stalker or something. It was probably some weird government gang stalker shit or whatever. And there's this one time where this guy came up to me in the park in Colorado. It was like right after I sat down on a bench, this guy walks up to me and starts a conversation with me and it's like asking me all these weird personal questions. And I'm like, what is this guy? Is he like a CIA agent or op or something? Like, why is he asking me all these questions? Like, what the fuck? He's like, I forget what he is asking me. He's just asking me all these personal questions. Like, dude, who are you? And then he walks away, and then there's a police station, like in that park. There's like a mini police station thing. It's like a park slash. There's like a golf course over there. There's like a mini police station thing over there, and he's like, I walk away like soon after that, after he leaves, and like I walk by that police station, he's standing outside of it. He's like talking to a group of cops, and then they're like waving at me when I walk by. I was like, what was that? Was that some like CIA agent? Like, who was that guy? Like, what the fuck? So there's been like weird things like that, and like whatever. Like, I knew people were gang stalking me in a sense, but I don't know. It's like, how did I not notice all these sync people around me and shit? Like, how did I not notice all this shit? Because I think it's been happening. I just didn't see it. Are you the only one like this? No, I'm not the only one. Yeah, I look back at like conversations and interactions with people. I'm like, how much of it was real and genuine, and like any of it, was any of it genuine or what? Like, I was genuine. Were they genuine? I don't know. They weren't 100% genuine, but were they partially genuine or what? Like what? Like, I don't know. But I'll see some of them though. Stalkers, I'll see some of them and they'll be like looking down and they'll be like sad looking, like they feel fucked up about it. don't know, dude. It's weird. So that's the Walk I'm Seeing podcast. I think that's the end of this episode. See y'all next time on the Walk I'm Seeing podcast. Don't sing.